Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Mimuna, Fans, Vera, Psycho, Sachin. I'm not even gonna attempt that one. Deepak. Welcome. Also, I am getting to a point where, getting to a point where I'm gonna have to start unfriending a bunch of people who are now too weak for me. Unfriend you. Maybe Sentry as well. What if he's in? It's like I had a bunch of people that were that I added like a long time ago. And that is like this guy is like 900 inventory power, not even squad power, little inventory power. Like he probably couldn't play with me. So I'm gonna probably have to get rid of some of these guys. But that's how it goes. It's alright. So what is this? Wait, why is there... What? What? Is it the tournament history? Division history? Oh no. That's really annoying, actually. What is it? Does anyone know what that is? Vera, hello. Did you make a video to bring the winter challenge? I have not yet. Have you seen Sentries? If you saw Sentries, then you know that him and I played quite a few. I got this from the Plarium store, by the way. It only works for new players, I guess, which I was not aware of at first. Yeah, see, the chances of you getting the actual Revoker 12 is basically 0. There are, what? 1, 2, 3, 30. Which means 9,000 acorns for rank 5 Revoker 12 with the blueprints to almost get it to rank 6. It's not terrible. It is like 1,500 more than you'd usually spend for it. So like if you're impatient, you don't have the Revoker 12, but you do have 9,000 acorns, that's probably not a bad one to get. Also, this one might look tempting, but to be completely honest, the only good weapons in here are the Stormwreck and the Revoker. Maybe the Overdriver. Everything else kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I do have 10 of these. Will there be another implants video? Like, what do you mean? What kind? What are you saving up for with acorns? I'm going to try to get Aegis and Cheetah at the same time. Which I think probably will happen, because by the time I get to... Okay, so like what I'm waiting for at this point is just credits. I need a bunch more credits to get into tier 5. Because like look, I have 13 of 24, so I need 11 more, right? The way I plan on doing that is to get Storm Rank 6, obviously. But then I'm also going to get Fragment Gun 8. and Rocket Mortar 10, because that's just the cheapest way to get the last 6 stars. So I can get those. I can get those, but that'll cost me like 850,000 credits total, something like that. So I'm like 450,000 short still. But in order to, I'm only like 2,400 Acorns short. And that might sound like a lot. It is kind of a lot, but I'm going to get this in a couple days, and so that's going to be half of it right there. So I probably will be fine. Also, it's freaking annoying, dude. What is that? Get Helix. I don't plan on getting Helix. I definitely know that it's good, and I definitely know that I could. The thing is, like, I just want to get to tier 5 as quickly as possible. And by spending the least amount possible. I like his channel, but is it just me as he's staring into my soul? Okay, look. First off, I'm on a laptop. So I'm using the built-in webcam thing. Which, yeah, it's not particularly ideal. Joneston, hello. Welcome. My man, wait, what's, okay, how do you pronounce this? Santiana Rayana. I see it. I am not going to answer you. It's literally not that important. Stop asking. But anyway. Tiger, welcome. I block here. This, no, it's this one. Blast RPG. See, this would be nice to get, and I could get it if this guy spent some Acorns, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. No, it looks like he's just playing a lot of battles. But there is an Acorn task. I could literally jump into first place, like, right now, basically. Just by spending my Acorns. But the thing is that I have a day to do that. And there's no shot that I'm getting into tier 5 in the next day. So probably I'm just not going to get this. It would be really funny to get it, though, because it's such a terrible weapon. It would be hilarious to get it, I'm not gonna lie. My friend bought 2 tokens for the weapons crate and got Dreadshot and Savant. Yeah, that's kind of why I was saying, like, it's not really worth it. Because there's, like, what, 10 things there, and only, like, 2 or 3 of them are even decent. The chances of getting something good is not very high. Lost RPG is trash. Oh, I know, but that's exactly why it would be hilarious to get it. Because, like, the one time when it's actually going to do somewhat decent is when you have less than 2k SP. Like, if it's ever going to do decent, it's going to be now. Oh, let's go. Except these may or may not be tankers. We'll find out. Oregon. One of them's in the top 500. UNA. I feel like I've seen that clan name before, but I don't know if it was on this account or on my main account. Why to be first in Evenement? What are you even saying? Oh yeah, they're definitely tanking. At least that one Nomad guy was, I think. I am curious what he was using, or what his levels were, I should say. What was that? That's a turn. Yeah, he's probably got a max Nomad. Oh no, it's only rank 3. Interesting. Might be legit then, I don't know. But they all have Revokers, dude. It's making me kind of think. Oh, never mind. That Seeker's so strong, dude. Did I get him finally? There we go. Jeez. Hold the line, fellas. You know, it's interesting because they still haven't even gotten center. The Juggernaut. Oh no. I think they might be tanking because they ain't gonna bring a Juggernaut. Bruh, stop. Come on. Come on. Oh, I got him. Let's go. Red. 31 months is crazy. No. Don't lose her no monster for an hour. I probably shouldn't anyway. I'm gonna be having a lot later. Got a long day coming up. Which, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stream for very long either. This is literally my last thing. It's a stasis beam freaking... I should put long arm back on this, by the way. I tried the stasis beam, and it was terrible. Exactly as I predicted it would be. Even though there was some rando in my Discord server who insisted that it was fantastic. And that it was just as legitimate as long arm. It's Jover, yeah. Exactly. I'm pretty sure I've seen this clan on my main account. But there was a lot of, like, was it rank 3 nomads? And rank 3 revokers. Which, like, if they had high-level hangers, then those would also be high-level. Like, those specifically are always the first things to get upgraded. So... Also, yeah, this is why when people are like, I'm not tanking, all of my stuff is rank 4, and then you absolutely obliterate everyone, you can convince yourself that it's skill, but it's literally just you're tanking. That's the reason that you won. Because you have all this really powerful stuff against people who don't have it. They did kind of bad, though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Inventory power 20. Well, he's got max experience, which I definitely don't. He's, yeah, he can get up to at least probably like 12k, I would say. This man probably similar. Yeah, they have the low hanger. They're tanker hangers. They're practicing for tournament, you know. Gotta get my tanking in. I have to restart my game, by the way. SP droppers must be punished. I agree, but I don't think they're going to I don't think they're going to do that. Because, like, the devs do want you to be able to use a lower power hanger if you want to. You know, like if you're like let's say, and I can kind of understand where they're coming from, but it is really irritating. Like let's say myself, my normal account, I have like everything in terms of mechs, anyway, everything maxed. So I have like 14,000 squad power usually. If I were to use a bunch of like lower rank stuff, like let's say I got, I don't know, a bunch of rank 4 mechs and weapons, and I put all of them together, and I had like, I don't know, 5k hanger or something like that, the game wants me to be able to use that 5k hanger and not have to fight 15k enemies. Excuse me. But does that mean I should be fighting 5k enemies? No, it does not. So there's definitely some amount of you shouldn't get a distinct advantage just by tanking. It should be like, you know, just as fair as any other match, really. But people do it because it gives them a distinct advantage, obviously, because they're no skill. By Zephyr. I will eventually, but I'm not going to have the credits for it. By the time I unlock it, I would have spent all of my credits on StarMax 6. You got a shotgun 8 Seeker. I mean, yeah, that's not particularly new. One of my bots had Eclipse at one point. By one of my bots, I mean one of the enemy bots. I may have also had one on my team, but I didn't notice it. I forgot to replace the stasis beams on this. I'm probably gonna die. They're gonna respawn on this beacon as soon as I get there. And there's gonna be kind of nothing I can do. No, hey, let's go. You can freaking try it. No, stop. Is in the range today. I think I bumped into somebody. Who was it? Was it that damn kill shot? Can I get him with that? Hey, let's go. Pro player. Where it's gotta be like 8 years old. Like, who names themselves pro player? Come on now. Is there one of them going for E? No, there's not. Bro, why are they not? Also, I mean, that guy's just chilling in the back. See, if there was, like, any match against higher SP people, then they would have just gone around. They just would have gone around and grabbed our other beacons. I don't know why they just kept burning mechs on that one beacon. The thing is, in order to do that, you have to spawn out in the open where everyone can hit you. I hate that notification bubble. That's literally the worst. How many months will a new free-play player take to unlock mods? I don't know. I was literally just talking about your name, my guy. If you're in the chat, then don't take it personally, but also, that's a cringe name, I ain't gonna lie. Is Blast RPG 6 rank 5 good? Nah. Blast RPG's terrible. Do you get it? I mean, if you get it from the playoff, then cool. You know, it's free. It's not like you spent anything to get it. Well, it's not like you spent anything more than you otherwise would have spent. Hopefully. But if you don't get it, then it's also not a big deal. Ego, probably. I don't think people do it because of ego. I think, like, that's literally, like... That's like an 8-year-old's kind of name, you know? Like, you know how, like, you can always spot the people who are under 13 because they always have names that are like Killshot God Pro Sniper or whatever the hell. Like, it's always something like that. You get it from an event. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You get it from the playoff. If you get it for free, then nice, but it's probably not going to be worth upgrading. Not the 6 energy weapons are usually. Ruffles is a good name. Ruffles is a weird name. If somebody wanted to tell me that it's weird, that's okay. That was kind of the point. So I don't mind. But, like, okay. Oh no. Oh, I also... You said you forgot to equip MD. I forgot to equip long arm on my Arachnos again. Every time someone uses Blast RPG, my game crashes? Really? That's news to me. Since when? Like, since, like, just today? Just recently? Or is this, like, a pretty recurring thing? Because I've seen Blast RPG quite a bit, and it doesn't really any issues. Oh, it's a 5v3 right now. If the name is weird, that doesn't mean you're weird, yeah. I mean, like I said, yeah, it's like it's not personal, but the name is kind of cringe. Like, it's just, you know, it's just the way it is. That's okay. Maybe that was the point. I mean, some people think it's funny if they have like a super basic cringe name. That's perfectly fair. Come on. I wanted to crash him, but it just wasn't happening. My man. Okay. Poor guy. He has one on Paragon. Epic multiplayer. Oh no, please. Please. My life. Okay. Ah. That's what it's calling me. Yeesh. Bye-bye. He's like, no, please. I just want to sit back at traveling rack. I need to. I can't get it. If Blast RPG could crash games, it would be used by everyone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bro, there was this... I'm not gonna name names, but I do think it's worth mentioning just because of how stupid it was. There was this group of people. They were in a custom match. This was during the time when Lacewing was kind of new. And there was a certain thing that I don't think anyone really knew exactly how it worked, but sometimes Lacewing would cause people's games to crash. And there was somebody in there who was saying, like, because you know, like someone was asking, like, we're banning Lacewing, right? Because like we're playing the custom match, we don't want the game to crash, obviously. And somebody basically said that it was part of the game's tactics to use, like, bruh. There's nothing tactical about forcing people's games to crash. You're just like getting easy wins. You haven't made a video about the new mech yet. I know. I don't really know how I feel about it, I'm not gonna lie. Ever met someone with a cringe name that plays good? I don't think so. Blockhorn crashing games lasted a while. It's crazy. I know. It actually, like, it caused me to kind of hate Blockhorn just in general. And so I didn't use it very much for quite a while after that. My dude's 2K, okay. The new mech is kind of mid. Yeah. But, like, I wanna be able to say more than just, like, oh, it's kind of mid. And also, I'm kind of waiting to get more matches against real players. So I need to join some custom rooms with it. Actually fight some meta people. We cool today? I don't know. Define cool. I forgot to do the long arm thing again. You can't play, but you can watch. Okay. Hi. Repeater? Okay. Yo, wait, what the hell? That's a rank 5 Tengu. Doesn't seem right. I just got absolutely obliterated. All these guys are rank 5. I don't think I can be playing with 2 KSB guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, my stuff is all rank 3. There's a couple things that I have that are rank 4. So either someone in my squad is trying to tank, I'm doing no damage to this guy. Also, that's the third time I've died to that bot specifically. That's really annoying. Whoever's tanking, actually do something, please. The game is just all of a sudden like, nah, you got that. You'll be fine. You can take them. I'm so glad I'm able to wait 7 seconds for that kind of damage. At least the mates they aren't tanking very effectively. Yeah, we'll find out what's going on after this. Sinner, hello. Indigo is tanking? Yeah, figures. I was pretty sure it was somebody, dude. You know, he's got some really strong stuff, but his inventory power is 3,000. So he's not tanking, and his battles played too. He's not tanking, he just played up, he just spent a lot. Who else was in that match? Oni Geo, TRB. Yeah, no, he doesn't have very many battles played. TRB. Geo is just not online anymore. He's in here though, right? Wait, no, he is online. Why does it say that he wasn't? Inventory power 2k, yeah. That is interesting. Bot's taking revenge, bro, for real. Just like completely unprovoked. They're just like, nah. I ain't dealing with it. $1,700 power exactly. Okay. $2K might be a bit much. Good morning, Ringer. You bought the 5th mech slot, that's why you're 2K. Yeah, but like, why did we get rank? I don't care why you're 2K SP, I'm wondering why the hell we got rank 5 bots. You know what I'm saying? Saviant, hello. Oh, okay, take 2. Let's see. Let's see if we got any better. Skill-based matchmaking. You would think they'd at least entertain the idea of rank 4 bots first, right? As opposed to going, like, from rank 2 and 3 straight to rank 5. And it's not like I was winning a bunch of matches in a row anyway. Ow. Measures just Plarium employees. This is true. Ain't nobody ever seen a Plarium employee play the game. What they're bound to sometimes. You'd think, anyway. It's not necessarily true, I guess. Hey. Cut it out. See, this is more around the lines of what I was expecting, which is rare and epic stuff around the same level as what I have. I got Aegis and I'm still only 2k. It's strange. Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder. It's like, do they just throw you like into a nearly impossible match just to see if by some like somehow you can manage to win? And then if you manage to win, then it's like they're like, okay, you're probably tanking or something like that. Because I'm like 100% certain they don't consider inventory power when they're trying to figure out if someone's tanking. Like they just go by the SP. Which is not smart. But then if someone's tanking, they'd probably be able to at least keep up with those. God bless America. What is that little notification thing? It's driving me insane. I keep thinking there's an achievement or something that I have done. Why need to spend 2,000 credits? Okay. Gonna get yourself dinner. Alright, no worries. They got your two IDs confused. I was gonna say, there's like a rank 5 Blockhorn in there. Like, I fight rank 5 Blockhorns on my main account sometimes. The matchmaking's kind of tripping. Obviously, like, I'm way too strong for rank 5 legendary bots at this point. Is the notification support? I don't have a support ticket. Like, where would it... If the notification to probably the update, yeah. I mean, I figured as much, but it's like... I was hoping somebody had an idea of how to get rid of it, because I really don't like notification bubbles. Is Aegis your top priority mech right now? I guess so. Once I get to tier 5, yeah, the first thing I'm gonna buy is Aegis. I mean, if I'm smart, then it definitely should be. What's this? Oh, it's probably a offer. How'd you get 5k acorns? Well, a while back somebody did send me 4,000. And I did technically spend about 1,000 of that on an Epic pilot. So right now I would still have about 2,200-ish. Which is still a lot more than you apparently have. But, yeah. Someone did that. And so now I'm thinking I'm gonna get Aegis, because that's just a smart thing to do. But I'm also gonna get Cheetah, because it'll be funny. And it's kind of a waste of A-coins, just so that, like, you know, me getting an extra 4,000 A-coins isn't necessarily gonna, like, go crazy with my free-to-play experience. You know, because Cheetah's pretty bad, let's be honest. You need to take a pod gun. I'm not buying it with A-coins. What do you mean? Like, I didn't say anything about pod gun. I don't know why you're telling me that, but whatever. It's fine. When does this end anyway? Not that one. This one. 1 day, 15 hours. What's for both of them? Actually, for all three of them. I will get some decent... I will get some decent crates from this. Which is nice. And then this I'll probably get... Realistically, I'll probably get nothing. And then this, realistically, I'll probably get nothing. What are the objectives? Upgrade a pilot level. That's not gonna happen. Earn XP, sure. I can't earn that much XP per day, though, I don't think. Kill 5 mechs, become MVP. Yeah, sure. Your game name is Clans. Wait, weren't you the guy that had like 12,000 inventory power? You're way too strong for me, dude. I'll be able to accept your invite when you're like a bit closer. Like when I'm a bit closer to your SP. Which might be a little while, but it'll be fine. Oni, I see you. But, like, how many legendary things did you buy? I'm kind of thinking that that's the reason that we're getting, like, absolutely dogged on by, super strong people. And bots. So I want to play a few. Make sure that it doesn't happen without you, and then I'll invite you for a few, see if it happens with you. And if it does, then, like, I'm gonna have... I'm probably just gonna have to, like, have you wait until I'm closer to that level. Like some of these other guys have to. It's like some of that's... Like, your SP isn't very high, but some of your stuff is really strong. I only got 3-star Outlaw and Seeker. Well, you also got Overdriver. So it's at least 3 right there. It was fine until you bought the 5th slot. Might be true. Even still, if your plan is to remove the 5th mech so that you're basically tanking so you can play with me, I don't really appreciate that either, so. Kind of just is what it is. It also might have, like, it might have also just been like a one-time thing that happened right then. Man, oh man, that guy's pulse 4s are kind of messing me up. Hi. Like, those one guys were tanking, for sure. The bots, I'm not really sure what was going on with the bots. It could have just been a one-time thing. Hey, there we go. Javelin damage is so sad. I agree, dude. Like, the Javelin 4 only does well in your first, like, 20 battles, dude. After that, like, it becomes kind of bad kind of quick. The Javelin 6 is probably fine. And a lot of people probably have that, but unfortunately, I do not. It costs 8 coins. I don't plan on getting it. I don't know what you said in the clan chat. I'll maybe read it later. If you're in the stream, that would be a better place to say it. I don't think matchmaking works that way. I've gone up against people with 2 or 3 revokers, bought at 1.4 KSP. Well, like I said, I don't believe that they... I don't inventory power when they're trying to figure out if someone's tanking. I don't know exactly what it is that they do. Oh, my stream kind of froze. Uh-oh. No, we're back. Okay. That's scary. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is that they do to, like, find out who's tanking, but I don't think it has anything to do with inventory power, which means, like, if you're winning a ton of battles in a row, they're going to put you up against, you're going to keep putting you up against slightly stronger opponents, just because, yeah, skill-based matchmaking, that's, like it or hate it, that's just the way that it works. But apart from that, they have methods to try to put you up against stronger people if they think that you're normally fighting stronger people and you're trying to tank. And I don't exactly know what that entails. $410. Not terrible. Alright, Oni, I'm going to get you in the next one. But I want to play this one more. Oh, hey, let's go. 5v5. Let's see what's going on with that. What weapon do I recommend for mid-game? I mean, Stormwreck is available in all kinds of energy capacities, so definitely that for one. Podgun is another decent one. Nice. Ember Gun as well. Ember Gun's kind of a staple. Sorry. Really, I like tapped him one time. Stop. My man's got a Revoker Surge. Okay. Yeah, maxed pilot. May or may not be tanking. I'll go sacrifice myself, Ringer. You take care of him, okay? Never mind. Bro, he almost one-shot you. Also, did he give me the angry face? I wasn't really paying attention. I would love it if he did, because that's hilarious. I'm pretty sure he was tanking, so, like... see you. But like, okay, yeah, never mind. Did you get any new weapons? And I'm not gonna be getting anything today. Sadly. I'm only like halfway there to getting, what's it called? Storm X6. My dude, one of them had a Revoker Surge with a maxed pilot, and he didn't even get an MVP with it. Was it the guy who crit? This guy? No. I want to say it was like... It wasn't you. Oh, wow. It's gonna... Hench. It was this guy, must have been. Yeah. Definitely tanking. Look at you, what a pro gamer. My man's trying to tank, so you can't even get an MVP with it. Okay. Are Vipers available for free-to-play? They are not, but they will be the next weapon, I believe. Oh, hey, look at that. We're at 400. I don't know when that happened. Maybe when I opened crates? I don't know. Killer is tanking too. Oh, on their team. Okay. That's, yeah, I'm not really surprised. Planning for Puma to be equipped with a Viper 6. Build of champions. Using pods on Orion, it's helpful against nomads in search. Nice. Glad I was able to help. It's very solid. You're new to this game, any recommendations? I have a free-to-play Gear Hub guide, which basically just tells you what stuff is worth getting in each like Gear Hub tier. Well, it's basically to get you as far as possible, as quickly as possible, which is usually people's goal. If you want to know like which weapons do better than others, regardless of the cost, then I have like tier lists for that. What was that lock-on animation? Bruh. Spending the better part of 10 seconds to fire your rockets at someone who just immediately dies to somebody else right as you fire it is... Like, obviously it's not his fault, but like, damn, bruh. He only had a MD. His top mech is a minigun Scorpius. Oh wow, okay. How free to play is this game? Well, You couldn't compete with, like, literal maxed people. Pretty much regardless, because, like, there's some things that are just paywalled for a while. And, oh yeah, you're too strong. There's some things that are paywalled for too long, as well as, like, mods. There's no good way to get mod parts, which is the currency to upgrade mods. And also, like, if someone buys a cheap offer for, like, a legendary thing, then that can kind of be messy. But in general, if you know what you're doing, like, you can keep up with all of those guys for, I don't know, better part of, like, maybe 10k. 10k SP. After that, you're probably in the territory where you're probably not going to win very much. It's definitely better than War Robots, yeah, but that's a pretty low bar. SMH, hello. Damn, my thing is good. What's up with that? It wasn't because of you, the 5-star bots. We'll find out. Nah, I had a hunch it was just the game trying to compensate for potential tanking. I wanted to make sure. Nope. Not even worth it. Okay. Going for it. Where's the stasis beam that you got in the derby? It's literally, it's weaker than my long arm, like, actually. It's a rank 3 stasis beam 8. It's such a bad weapon that it's literally not even worth using. I used it for a little while. I mean, I almost got him with the... turret. Yeah, see... It's a good thing I don't have any tasks today. Well, I think I have... I'll get points if I get the we got carry. Brother, that okay. Ever since this man bought 2 legendary things, there's no chance anyone's getting anything. He's in the match. So I just gotta figure out how badly do I need MVPs. I don't... it's unlikely that I'm gonna get it regardless. Even though it would be nice. Like, even if I doubled my MVP points right now, I'd only be at like 5,700. Which is kind of close, but not really. Oh, damn. Bro, don't talk like you didn't notice. We were just casually getting like over 10 kills with 1 build every single match. You like just didn't notice. It's not like it, but it's not necessarily a big deal. You're going to buy Redeemer once you unlock it? Nah. The other option is Killshot. The other option is in tier 6 and not tier 5. There's gonna be plenty to get in tier 6. And maybe if I'm lucky, there will be like an event crate for Surge or Eclipse or something by that time, but I'm frankly in no rush to get like the higher, what's it called, the higher tiers. Can I get him from there? I really can't. Okay. Bruh. Wow, okay. I managed to hit 0 of that. That's an Orion. That's scary. Please kill. Okay. Do nades arc more than cryo launcher? No. So they both have the same projectile speed, I think. And cryo goes further, has a longer range than nades, which means that it has a higher maximum arc. Should I put pulse cannons on Puma? I mean, you could. If you have both of them, then like go ahead and do it. Sometimes you just gotta try it, you know, as opposed to waiting for someone else to tell you that it's gonna be good. You know, it's like, I can't tell you if it's gonna be good. But you could try it and find out if it's good. Spawn killers, yeah. That's what tankers feel like when they're fighting me. You didn't even notice you keep... There's no shot that you didn't notice that you're at like 15 kills top of the match every single time. There's no shot that you didn't notice that. Like, legit, I refuse to believe that. Celestial, much appreciated. Your hanger. I'm not gonna read all of that. I'm not gonna try to like mentally visualize what your hanger looks like. What you can do is you can join my Discord server, put a screenshot of your hanger, and ask for recommendations there. I may not personally answer, but someone probably will, and there's a lot of people there who can give some really solid advice. Is there any chance Deathwalker will arrive and event crate for 8 coins? At some point, yeah, probably. I don't know when. You talking soon? As a Puma user, Assault Puma achievement was torture. Fair enough. But, you know, if this guy is, like, super new, then that's probably the best time to do it, because Puma can at least be kind of usable at that point. Getting Storm X 6 soon, need 99,000 more credits. Nice. Pretty close. Closer than I am. Hi. You know that game, and you have better robot. Wait, what? What are you talking about? You may or may not be like 30 minutes behind on the stream where I was talking about war robots. Just a possibility. Bruh, I got him with none of those? That's crazy. I thought for sure I'd get him with a little bit. Dude. Ah. One shot left and then shooting the cross. Oh. Hello. There we go. That was better. Follow me since you're free to play day 1. It's nice to see you progressed kind of fast. It's pretty easy to get from like, yeah, like tier 1 to tier 3 to 4. It's been less than 3 weeks. I think. No, it's been more than 3 weeks. It's day 25. But, you know, 3 weeks ain't bad. I keep wanting to press that. It's so tempting. It's so freaking look at it. It's so shiny. It's calling to me. Oh god, there was something. Yeah, let's go. It's still there though. Oh, and I saw that the first few times that you sent it, but first off, I already said that there's no shot I'm believing that you didn't notice, and second off, it wasn't really worth responding to. Did you put stasis beam on any of your mechs? I did. I put it on Arachnos for a while, but It was terrible. It was kind of crap. So I put long arm back on my Arachno. Press it again. You know you want to. Don't tempt me. I'll freaking do it. Hope you didn't offend him. Bro, if you offended someone, that's crazy. Nobody should be offended. Nah, if I invite you, then it's like, you know, that's what I get for inviting you. What I am saying is, like, I might not be able to invite you to every match, my guy. Especially if I'm looking to actually accomplish stuff. Oh, no. Rank up Panther to 4-star or Aegis. That one's up to you. I'd say they're pretty equal in value. Pod or disc launcher? I would go with pod gun personally. I know some people are saying that disc launcher's better, which, like, they're probably, like, not super different, but for my money, pod gun's like basically, I think it's similar reload time, much more ammo, I think more damage per shot even. Possibly slightly less, but it's got double the ammo, I think, so. More damage output just in general. Much larger usable range. No radius damage fall off. Dude. Okay, yeah, you know what? It's not even worth it, dude. It's... My man's... Okay. I'm actually not sure how you managed to crash him after he stunned you. But okay, I'll freaking... Oh, wait, what the hell? What the hell is even that? Okay. Is Viper fun to use weapon? Asking for when it becomes free to play. It is. It's fun sometimes, but other times it's really frustrating. And the reason is because the rockets are like legitimately 50% of your damage output. So, if your rockets miss, then that's half of your damage going into wherever. Also, what happened to get me 1 extra SP? Did my pilot level up or something? Oh yeah, must have been. Because my pilot definitely did just level up. That's weird. I thought level ups didn't matter when it came to SP. Huh. Okay, whatever. Anyway. The Viper is, I don't know. And considering the number of stealth enemies that you'll fight, like eclipses, surges, whatever, there's a lot of stealth things that you fight, and that makes Viper like pretty much entirely useless against them. And so that's frustrating. And then there's other times where it's just like you're just shooting at people normally. You're just like, they're not in stealth or anything. You're just shooting at them normally, and then the rockets just like go crazy off into nowhere's land. So, like, they're kind of frustrating, I'm not even gonna lie, but otherwise they're somewhat entertaining. It's also frustrating when bots keep destroying when they got Vipers. Okay, well, bots having them is completely different because the bots don't miss when they have a homing thing, right? So the bots, even though you're in stealth, they can target you regardless, and they can force the rocket to go anywhere they want it to. They can. I've had bots that are firing. Literally, I'm behind this guy. He's firing at somebody else, and the rocket turns around, flips over his head, and smacks me in the face. That's what bots can do. I've had my own Viper rockets do that a couple times, but you know, bots could do that whenever they want. Is what I'm trying to say. You got MVP this time. Well, that's because you purposely toned it down so that I would. Did you get Pongun 10 or Chingun 10? Probably Pongun. Goat RXNO. Much appreciated, sir. Please accept my name, my request name, Chris. I saw that. I think you were like slightly over 4,000 inventory power. At the moment, I'm only really I'm only really accepting people under 4,000 inventory power. But if it's slightly, I'd have to check again. If it's only slightly over, it's like whatever. Probably not a big deal. Turret. Get him. 50 cents, let's go. Real. Cadosia, hello. Welcome. How are you? Almost. Damn. That was a stalker, yeah. Yeah, this is awkward, isn't it? It's real awkward. Yo, oh, okay. My game lagged for a little bit there. Why are you trying to get in my way, dude? You see crows have grown on you. How do you rank them now? Well, especially after mods. Before mods, they were pretty objectively worse than regular nades, I would say. But after mods, I think they definitely have more. I would actually say that they possibly have more value than regular nades. So I don't know if I'd put them far above regular nades, but I'd almost definitely put them above it a little bit. And you tricked me this time, friggin' idiot. What is, oh, 4.08. It's close enough. I'll accept you as well. No, I can't, because my list is full. Again. Do I have anyone who's been on for a week? I probably do. I don't think I went through the entire list here. Went through some of it. No, I don't see anybody. That's okay. I'm gonna get rid of What is your hanger? I'm probably gonna get rid of people who are like below 2k inventory power. Cause like I haven't played with any of these guys in a while. Oopsie. Yeah, sure. Alright, so yeah, the new thing I have to... Should I accept, guys? Should I accept this guy? He has a referral, or at least he had somebody who he referred. He has a cryo jab 6. Should we add a pro player? What's your favorite set of epic skins? It's gotta be the new ones. The Winter Patrol. Those look so good, dude. Other than that, I don't know, I've always said, I will always like Hazmat. Those are really nice. I don't know if I'd call this like my favorite, but I do like the black and yellow essentially. One guy says yes. Okay, well, sure. Wish the friend list had filters so it's quicker to see who to get rid of. Yeah, being able to like filter people based on. By the way, don't send me a DM in game, because it's like there's people sending me DMs in game. They're sending messages in the clan chat. They're sending me messages on Discord. They're sending me messages on Plarium Play as well. I am not going to keep up with 17 different chats, okay? Especially if I'm streaming. If you want to talk to me, say it in the stream chat, because that's the only place I'm going to be looking at. Gotta simplify it. You're only like a little bit stronger than... Cardinal Rule is still top 3. Fair enough, fair enough. What about the, what's it called? There was another one. It was pretty similar to Cardinal Rule, but it applied to the redesigned skins. It was like... Damn it! I know the name, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, Sanguine Army. That's what they were called, not Blood Army, but Sanguine Army. Double Agent is also quite good. I am gonna disagree with you on that one. I don't think that's really true, but everybody's preferences are a little bit different, so fair enough. Get Aegis. I would, but I'm not in tier 5 yet. I'm still in tier 4. Scott, you just thinking of pairing it with pod guns after I get Impulse? Nice. Might not be like the best pairing possible, but should be decent. Sanguine Army is good too, yeah. I mean, to me, Sanguine Army is just an improved version of Cardinal Rule. It's just kind of the way I see it, though. Bruh. Do you think some mechs can pull off more skins than others? Yes. There are some mechs that look really good with a lot of skins, and then others that look kind of bad with most skins. Like, let's take Sentinel, for example. Sentinel's a nice-looking mech, I'm not gonna lie. But it does not look very good with very many skins. I just got like one tapped by a 9, I'm pretty sure. Another one, in my opinion, anyway, is Redox. it looks... Actually, my favorite Redux to run is actually base paint Redux. Like, I don't think any skin quite does it justice, because the base paint just looks really clean. Especially with the redesign. The redesigned Redux looks great. But, yeah, a lot of skins just make it kind of worse. I'm not even gonna lie. But then there's other mechs that look just, like, really good with almost every skin. I would say Vortex is one of them. Hemlock is another that I think looks good with almost any skin. Trying to think of another. I'm sure there's others that I just can't really think of right now. I almost stole that kill. Lancer pairs with anything. The redesigned Lancer, yeah, looks pretty nice with a lot of those skins. The old, I'm sorry, but the old Lancer design is not very good. It's kind of like the old Tengu design. Like, it looks so... What's the word? It's like the opposite of dynamic. Undynamic, I don't know, even if that's the word that technically exists. I don't know if that's a word that anyone would use in this context. But, like, look at Tengu. It actually looks like, you know, it's got all these shapes. It's really nice. It looks very, it looks pretty cool. But then when you go to, like, the base skin, it's just like it's standing up so straight. It looks kind of awkward. And the same goes for Lancer. This looks nice. It looks very dynamic. But then, like, the regular, it's so the legs are stiff. It's standing up so straight that it just, like, it does not look right, dude. Yay, I got more point boosters. I probably already have like 5,000 of those. 9,000. I'm sorry. Yeah. Combat point boosters are one of the most common things to get, and yet they're the most useless because nobody ever is going to refresh their damn combat points. Come on now. What is point booster used for? Well, it's essentially like every battle you get a certain number of points per match. And those points go toward the silver and gold crates. The point booster will double those points. So you essentially get crates twice as quickly. So like you get twice as many crates for the same amount of combat points that you have. So the combat points are nice. They're good to have. But, yeah, it's not like anyone's going to actually refresh their combat points to use them. You like the Freight Lace skins. No, those are kind of mid. Gaizen, are you late? Kind of, yes. I actually can't stream for very much longer. We need slingshot legendary skins. We can all agree on that, I think, yeah. Singularity, you gotta go? Alright, no worries. Take care. Which mech on your main account have you done the most achievements for? The one that's the closest is Stalker. But that is only because Stalker has some of the easiest achievements in the entire game. The second closest, I believe, is either Onyx or Nomad. I've worked a bit on finishing both of those because the Onyx one is not too difficult, and the Nomad one, the skin looks really nice. It's probably my favorite Nomad skin, and so that's kind of the only reason that I'm going for it. The Redeemer one's cool too, but a lot of the achievement skins are kind of just mid. I'm not gonna lie. Screw kill shot, but not slingshot. Correct. You have a problem with that? What about Cardinal Rule? Cardinal Rule is just a slightly less interesting version of Sanguine Army. Nice. Legendary skin for slingshot that makes it look like a second-hand kill shot. Yeah. They just used the old kill shot design. That would piss some people off, I think. All the more reason to do it, though. My man bowed out. Okay. I was gonna say. Gonna mess you up with those mines, dude. Nice. Who had the brain fart of making Deathwalker need auto cannon kills? It doesn't anymore. They replaced it with chain gun. But I don't know how that happened. Do you think stasis is overrated or underrated? Stasis as an effect is pretty... Well, I guess it depends on who you're talking about. Like, overrated by the game or overrated by players? I think it's kind of overrated by the game. As in, they will specifically make... Like, they'll make sure that if a weapon applies stasis, that the weapon deals less damage because it also has a status effect, but, like, you know, they reduce the damage. They kind of overcompensate for it, is what I'm saying. Oh, hey, I'm in third for this. That's nice. Probably not going to stay that way. But in terms of players, I would say they value it about as much as it deserves. Because it's useful, but it's really not all that. Mister. Stasis is overused. As in, like, they use it on too many weapons. Guess you could say that. How many weapons apply stasis? I don't think it's that many, though. It's only, like, what, 4? 5 if you include Cryo Javelin. But I'd say most people don't have that. Pro player at Mech Arena. See, and I thought the other guy's name was bad. What do you think is more worth it than an epic close range pilot? More worth it an epic close range pilot or an epic missile pilot? Close quarters probably is what I would go with. You could probably do either. But like what I've always said is like, regardless of whatever meta might be happening, there is always a place for close quarters. You know? Like, close quarters weapons will always be somewhat usable, especially if you have mechs like freaking dash mechs or seeker or stuff like that. They're able to immediately close the distance. Missile weapons will also probably always be useful, just because the back and side damage multipliers exist, and they're probably not going to get rid of those anytime soon. And by anytime soon, I mean they're probably never going to get rid of them. Sure, I'll put it there. So, yeah, having weapons with, you know, decent damage output plus radius is going to be good because of the damage multipliers. Having weapons that do just large amounts of damage but require close range will probably also always be relevant. So both are fine, but myself personally, what would I go with personally? I would say close quarters is safer in terms of staying meta, but missile weapons have been more meta than the close quarters weapons, I think, over the course of the history of Mech Arena. No, my turned blocked that last one. What's the best heavy mech for nade launcher? I mean, that best heavy mech in general is Deathwalker. I'm not sure if there's any reason why it wouldn't be the best mech for nade launcher. What are these names, bro? I'm telling you. You go to, like, global chat, scroll down, the number of people who are named, like, freaking God Player Pro Killshot or something ridiculous like that. The number of people who have names like that is crazy. Is there a railgun for in-game currency? The 12 and 16 are, the 8 I don't think is. But the 8 wouldn't be worth getting anyway. Because it'd probably be 8 coins. If it was credits, it'd be nice, though. But I kind of doubt, to be honest. I do wonder when they're ever going to do that, because it's been a while. Oh, they may have just, like, completely forgotten about it. I think same with... possibly same with Fuse Mortar, I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, when did those come out, and they're still not available? They're epic weapons, too. Oh, my man. Dipped, okay. Got you. A sniper meta is one of the worst metas out there. I agree, though Disc Launcher meta was way worse. I think most people will probably agree that if you're getting not just one shot just in general, but you're getting one shot while you're in cover from behind walls and everything, like, there's literally nowhere to stand where you're not just going to get radiused into oblivion. That's really bad. I don't think anyone particularly enjoyed that. I mean, the people who are using, like, 3 Disc Launcher builds probably did, but... Can nades be used in competitive play? It depends. Do you mean, like, maxed out hanger, you know, 18,000 squad power? Nah. No, not really. I mean, you could, but they wouldn't do well. But, yeah, let's say around 12k, I would say that they actually would do pretty well. 1 month after I bought Disc Launcher, it got nerfed. That is sad. That is, I mean, yeah, it's just gonna happen to some people, though. The alternative is it never gets nerfed and it just remains meta forever, which I don't think is something anyone wants. Though a lot of people would advocate for it just out of convenience. Like, realistically, that's not the better option. Okay, I don't have too much longer to go for, but let's play some tournament. 'Cause, yes. Wait, I can... 13 tickets. You... Sarcasm. Oni, did you... If he said he had to go and I didn't see it, then I am sorry. I don't see him saying anything, but apparently he logged up. Alright. We good with tournament? I guess so. I want to give people a minute to react. It's really annoying when, like, when I was kind of a newer player, I would join people when they just randomly invited me to squads. Never again, dude. Never again. Cause they'll invite you to a CPC, and then they'll immediately swap it to tournament, and then just start the match without giving you any time to react. It's like, bro, I'm not trying to play tournament right now. Like, what are you doing? I discovered 4 weapon classes. Good times, yeah, for real. When do you predict the Revoker meta ends? It's a good question. I would have to say at some point this year, they're going to do their best to not nerf it, but release something that counters it. And I'm not sure what that would be. Now, it's possible that some of these other things were kind of meant to possibly, like, hopefully be somewhat of counters. But, they just didn't do very well at making them counter Revoker. It would have to either be a mech that makes Revoker not very useful, or they just release mechs that are better used with other things. Where they're just, like, not... like, they're effective against the mechs that usually use Revoker, right? Like, those are the 2 options. Is either directly counter Revoker, or try to counter the mechs that usually use Revoker. Try this one. Geek, hello. Plarium should add exotic mechs and weapons as like a higher than legendary. They might at some point. Well, I'm pretty sure they've specifically said, like, you know, if the game survives, like, you know, 5-10 more years, then it's like, you know, something's bound to change, and it's completely probable that they add a tier above legendary. Oh, hello. That's unfortunate. How would you balance Eclipse? I'd probably give it less HP, to be honest. It's far too tanky for what it is. There's a lot of ways that you could nerf things and make them balanced. So it's like there's not necessarily one way to do it. There's a lot of good ways to do it. My man, you are a pulse cannon surge, okay. Run a mech that can't receive damage while in stealth. That would help counter evokers. A mech that just like straight up ignores damage for a little bit. Yes. But it would counter Stormrack more than it would counter Revoker, right? Because Revoker's got infinite ammo, Stormrack doesn't. So Stormrack, you use it to absorb the entire... you use it to absorb the entire magazine, or at least most of the magazine damage. And then they have to, you know, then they have to wait for another reload time. Like 5.5 seconds at least of reload time. So it'd be a nice way to counter Stormrack, but I don't think that would counter Revoker super well. They could add a whole other star to rank up towards. This is true, they might do that as well. I don't know if they plan to, though. You should add evolutions like Pokemon. I mean, they do kind of have better versions of whatever. Like, you could consider Lacewing to be an evolution of Lancer. But for as many people who enjoy it when they make like mechs that are similar to old mechs, there's also people who think that it's really lame and they want something that's more unique. So it's not like they can make a ton of those. They're not going to want to make a ton of those. Okay, this man, he knows what he wants. Fair enough. I'll get you back in here. We're in the same tournament bracket. That's not surprising. Usually when we start the tournament at the same time, we'll be in the same tournament bracket. Do you think dash mechs allow players to do well with lesser skill? Absolutely, dude. Dash mechs are some of the least skilled mechs in the entire game. Really anything with excessive speed, but mostly dash things. Like, there's a very good reason that every noob player's favorite mech is always a dash mech. There's a very good reason that some of the strongest mechs are always dash mechs. Even if you're a very inexperienced player. Dash mechs are incredibly strong. And it's not just because people are pro players and everybody, you know, knows how to use... No, it's just because dash mechs are stupid easy. And dash mechs are also the reason that Revokers are so OP right now. Like, if there weren't so many mechs that could close the distance that quickly, Revoker would not be so much of a problem. It's kind of not related to the skill of dash mechs necessarily, but, you know, just an additional thing. You applied stasis to him even though he was outside the dome and you were inside the dome. That's kind of weird. I'm probably screwed. Yeah. There's kind of no chance for me. Hi. Bruh. Guys, don't let him. Don't let him. Let's go. Good job. What a freaking nerd. You get out of here. Oh man's got a freaking Revoker. Ah! Yeah, fair enough. That's Revoker Nomad. It's absolutely obliterated after like 2 kills. Imagine, dude. could not be me. Wait, really? We almost lost that. Okay. Wasn't really expecting that. Ah! We might actually lose this. We're on, like, our last couple mechs. Guys, please. Get one more kill. Please. One more. Please. No! I was talking to my team. I should have specified. Okay. That was not bad. Yeah, good job. That was a solid effort. Let's do it again, but better. Hello. Oh yeah, that really sucks for you, doesn't it? Lost half my HP for that. That wasn't necessarily worth it. He has the blast RPGs, I think. I think that's the sound that they make. I mean, he must have bought them, dude. Because there's no way to... Bye-bye. Did you guys kill him? Nice. Oh, hi. Oh, that's scary. The overdriver salver. Get him, get him, get him. Nice job. This guy. Hello. Can I get over here? Nah, he's behind me. Guys, there's a dude on the left. Dude on the left. Oh, it's the nomad. That's not good. You almost got him, you almost got him. Hey, let's go, nice. I'm just gonna put that down there just so it'll warn me if somebody's coming. Oh, nice, it did. Who is it, Mr. Turret? Tell me their address. We might win this round. We can win this round. We can win this round. We can win this round. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Should I start? I might start with Timber, actually. Nice job. We gotta win this round, guys. Like, we cannot afford to lose this. Random freaking kill shot? Are you kidding me? Bye-bye. Yeah, I know. You're angry because your little loser kill shot didn't kill you. You might be angry enough to try to just like jump down and immediately get me though. Which is always nice. I like when that happens. Oh nice. Ah, different guy. He was waiting for me. It's kind of fair enough, honestly. How did you crash? Oh, okay. I don't know how you didn't crash that barrier, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, nice. Alright. Get 'em, boys. was gonna say, my man's real weak. Let's go. Good job. Nice job. Gee, that one guy got 18 kills. He's probably not super happy with his teammates. Do you think Redeemer would be meta if it had more HP? No. Redeemer's kind of just a worse Deathwalker. Like, you could argue that it's cool, I don't really care. Whatever it is that you think about it. I don't think it would ever really be... I don't think it would ever really be particularly useful. Unless it's like... Unless it has a weapon that's able to, like, one-shot stuff. Because... the ability does not give you the... It doesn't give you the capacity to go faster like other scouts do. Other scouts use the ability to get around, and that's usually pretty good. It makes them much faster, and they can, you know, use it to close the distance. Redeemer, the ability, you use your legs, you just walk to close the distance, and then you use the ability to get back. So it actually takes you backwards, and it removes speed from you, technically. And that's, like, not particularly useful in a lot of cases. Can we do CPC? I already did a bunch of CPC. So I'm just gonna do some tournament, and then I'm going to be done. Sorry to kill. See, the top mech's always a dash mech, dude. Except for this guy. This guy doesn't. This guy, yeah. Fair enough. Eclipse rather than Surge, fair enough. Nomad. Slingshot. Nomad. Slingshot. Slingshot. Stalker. Killshot. Panther. Killshot. Killshot. Slingshot. Ares. Heraldum. Killshot. Killshot. So, like, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 players are gonna have dash mechs as their top mechs. What do you think of Tetra Rifle? I think it's fun, but it's not particularly good. Any level of Galvanic Hull will fully absorb a single hit from Tetra, which is like, it's a lot of damage. So it would fully absorb all of that, which is kind of a shame. And it's not difficult to get Galvanic Hull either. It's like the Galvanic's like, they eat that extra damage from Tetra. What's your loadout on this thing, or what do you mean? I mean, I only have pilots on like 2 things, so pretty much what you see is what you see. Like, what you see is what you get, basically. No implants for this still. Fragment gun implants on that. I'm tempted to just buy Fragment Gun 8 to replace the weird 6-2 thing that I have going on here. Give me a bit more damage. But I kind of just want to get Stormwreck 6 as quickly as possible. Damn it. Tricked me again. Not too bad. Can you do SP dropping? As in, will I be SP dropping? No. That's really lame. Pulse cannons suck. Yeah, you're correct. Any idea what came in the game update today? Yeah, if you go to Android, it'll give you the update notes. Like, not the game itself, but like if you go to like the Android, the Google Play Store, you can check the update notes. And, it talked about a new weapon that applies a new status effect. I don't remember what the weapon was called. But it sounds like it applies like some kind of DOT status effect, which is interesting. And there was also just like a bunch of bug fixes. Geek, welcome again. Should I buy Disruptor 6 or Chain Gun 6? That's up to you. I mean, you probably aren't going to have 2 missile pilots to be able to use both Disruptor and Stormwreck, if I had to guess. So you can do with that what you will. But at the same time, it probably is worth getting a second missile pilot, so then you could use 2 Stormwreck builds at some point. So you can also do with that what you will. Oh, I just realized what's kind of sad is that that test is over, so now we're just going to get the same map all the time. I kind of liked it when the map was random. I think I've successfully dealt 0 damage. I think that did. Yay. Can you do 2v2? No. I only play 2v2 if there's like an event for it, because I find 2v2 incredibly boring. Went into a 4v4 tournament, I was the only one not tanking. That's great. Classic tournament at this point, dude. Everybody's like, I don't care if I'm beating up on noobs. I deserve these achievements. Because I worked for it. Worked for it by doing what? Tanking? That's what I thought. What's the worst map for you? For you, it's Chinatown. With, oh, the, what's it called? Forbidden City, I think is the name. And yeah, that was my least favorite map for a while. It's one of my least favorite against, like, if I'm playing solo against a bunch of bots or something, it's probably still my least favorite. Because it's, like, it's so freaking big, and you have to babysit the beacons, which means unless you're in a damn scout, there's just 0 chance that you're not going to be wasting all of your time walking back and forth. And as some of you may or may not know, I don't particularly like spamming scouts all the time. My dude has Javelin Rack. In here. I'm sorry for your loss. I missed that first shot. That first shot was really weird. It should have been Jover for that mod. Bruh. He stasis beamed me to death. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, sure. Zero chance for you, my guy. Also, Canopy. You have one mod on that, and it's a Canopy. Bye-bye. Is it Ghost Rifle Tanker? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's hilarious. Bye-bye again. I'm not gonna have time, yeah. Why did they change everything except CPC to Division 1? I'm actually not sure. Why does Orion fall off at higher levels? Because, like, the benefit, it's a kind of weak, like, it's sort of weak in HP. And that becomes more prominent when you get to higher levels. It becomes much weaker compared to other stuff, right? Like when you first get it, it's not particularly weak in terms of HP when you first get it. So like that's kind of fine. But what also happens is it's able to one-shot basically everything if you have a decent weapon for it. That's not the case with like high-end like really like 15,000+ squad power, because people have a lot more shields. They have galvanic hulls that'll the galvanic hulls will absorb a lot of that extra damage. The shields will absorb a lot of that extra damage, and so you can't effectively one-shot things, but you are still pretty weak, so you're gonna go down quickly as well. So it just can't effectively do the thing that it does earlier on. It's still not bad. Like it's don't get me wrong. It's still pretty good, but it's not something that everybody's using. Are there any meta fast mechs in this game? Well, I've got news for you. Basically every legendary scout is a meta mech, with the exception of Mimicker. The top 5 mechs, 4 of them are scouts. Yes, there's a lot of fast scouts. Of those 4, Lacewing and Eclipse don't have a dash, but Nomad and Surge do, so yeah. What's the best weapon at my level? Right now, either Ember Gun 8 or Cryo Launcher 6. They're both doing very well. So Revoker 12 event and have 9,000 coins. Should I do it and get Revoker 12 or wait 2 months and get it for 7k? That's up to you. You'll get some blueprints if you get it now, and you also won't have to wait. So by the time it comes out, you'll already have them duplicated. But at the same time, like you said, it's like you could get it for cheaper if you just waited. So I guess it depends on, like, you know, 2 questions. First off, like, are you able to compete? Like, do you need to compete with particularly strong people who have Revokers? Like, do you need it to be able to compete? And like, do you need it like right now? Like, is it important to get it right now to be able to compete, or could you just get it later and it be just as well, essentially? Because like, if you're gonna buy it and then you're not gonna spend the credits and A-coins to duplicate it for another month, then, you know, there's your answer there. Version 3.260 lays the groundwork for the following: Hornet, a legendary missile weapon with a toxic burst perk, which can inflict the new Venom status effect. Yeah, I saw that screenshot on my Discord. Very interesting, indeed. What will you buy with Acorns? I'm gonna get Aegis. That's gonna be the first thing I get. Why is Surge support and not Surge? Huh? Surge is a scout mech. It's not a support mech. I don't know what you're talking about. Should you buy Zephyr? It's not super great, but it's usually worth having for a little bit. Almost every 5 beacon map is better than a 3 beacon map. I can agree with that, yeah. Did you know, it's a little fun fact for everybody. I tested, like I went through several, I went through all the maps, and they all have the same, like if you're on a beacon, they all have the same rate of influence, right? So each beacon gives you the same amount of influence per minute. The rate that the beacons on a 5 beacon map, each beacon gives you 18 influence per minute, I think. Or no, that's not. Is it 18? Yeah, I think it is. Well, I don't... Hold on. No, I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. Because if it was 18, then that would mean if you had all 5 beacons... Yeah. Yeah, if you had all 5 beacons, 1 minute would get you 90 influence. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. I was thinking it'd take you 5 minutes, but no. It'd take you 5 minutes to get 90 influence with 1 beacon, but... Anyway. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, so 5 beacon maps, each beacon will give you 18 influence per minute. On a 3 beacon map, each beacon will give you 30 influence per minute. Which means... cut the center beacon out entirely. Even if you just capture your home beacon and that's it, the absolute most that a match is going to last for is just over 3 minutes, because after 3 minutes you already have 90 influence just from your home beacon. So like 3 beacon maps, and if you ever thought like 3 beacon maps tend to end really quickly, it's because they freaking do. They really do. They end way too quickly. Like, realistically, you're not going to lose your home beacon unless you're just about to get mech'd out. Right? And so it basically puts a hard cap. It's like the absolute longest that a match is going to last for on a 3 beacon map is, like, 3 minutes and 20 seconds, to be precise. Will you buy minigun 6? No. It costs a lot of acorns and it's a 6 energy weapon. Black Cat, welcome. Yeah, I am just about to end, sorry. Why is Ares so tall? I don't know. It is very tall. I actually don't know what the tallest mech in the game is, but it might be Ares. Should make a support mech with Arachnos-like ability, but with longer range. I can kind of agree with that. They should also do, like, you know how Cheetah can place down 3 mines? They should make Arachnos be able to place down 3 turrets. Or if they made a better version of Arachnos, it could put down, let's say, like 3 different turrets at a time. That maybe all of them apply a different status effect or something like that. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. You know, as long as they actually did half decent damage. But anyway. I was about to unfriend him, but it won't let me because it's loading. It's not worth restarting the game for that. Anyway. Ragnos turret that's a flamethrower, that'd be hilarious. Anyway, yeah, I am going to end it here. I do have to go. Much appreciate everybody for stopping by. Recap, I didn't really do anything. I just played some matches. I got some credits. I got some A coins. I got some achievements done. There's this bubble thing that won't go away. And that's about it. Yeah.